welcome back to my channel. My name is Laura. This is Ash a la carte, and if you're new here, welcome. So I'm doing my first video of the February part of the Pantry challenge, and this week I was not as great at filming, but I also was eating like Nor pasta sides and leftovers. So I did post a Dollar Tree video where I made red beans and rice, and I did eat that for one meal. But I gifted those to my parents and to my brother. And then I did a couple other recipes that I ate off of for a while, and then ending with what I made tonight, which was a seafood boil. So I put that recipe in the description box because that I loosely followed, because I didn't follow it exactly, because I totally got into it. We're working on some things at my house electrical wise that are not working properly, and so I wasn't filming properly. So yeah, not a very long video. I will be better this coming week's video. But I did film a few things. I hope you enjoy it, and here we go. Tonight I'm gonna make up some tortellini with some spicy sausage. I'm using up I'm gonna cook this frozen zucchini with some sauteed onions, and then toss it all together with Alfredo sauce. You don't need to see all of the preparation necessarily, so I'm just gonna do it, and I'll show you along the way a little bit. So I got the zucchini and onions, the zucchini thawed and heated through. I let some of the water cook out of the pan, and then into the same pan I added in my spicy Jimmy Dean, it's hot, pork sausage, and we're just going to cook that all up together. I have a jar of Alfredo sauce off to the side, and some heavy whipping cream that I need to use up, and I'm going to add it in. And I've had a partial of cream cheese I might throw in also. We'll see. My water is not boiling yet to toss my tortellinis in. But as soon as that is ready, I will get those cooking, and I'll bring you back when it's all ready to be mixed up. Alright, I switched the burners. My meat is done. My pasta is almost done. I'm using ragu, what I got. So I'm going to turn this burner down back here. And pour that one in, and then into the jar I just have some heavy whipping cream I need to use up. So I'm going to put, I don't know, like a half a cup, and then I'm going to shake a little bit. I don't want to turn it into whipping cream, but I want to get, as much out of the jar as I can. I might actually just pull a spatula out, actually. Let's see if we can get some more of that. That's pretty good. We're just going to let that kind of stir around. I just want it to heat up, and then in just a second I'm going to toss my tortellini brain work. So I'm going to shut this off. I'm going to go drain this, and I'll be right back. Put them around again. So I'm just going to stir this all up. Not even going to know that my zucchini is in there, even though adding zucchini to this is like my favorite thing. I went to my ex-brother-in-law and sister-in-law's house one time, and they made this, and I have been repeating it ever since. So it's spicy sausage, cheese tortellini, and zucchini. I added onions. And then we just toss it. I was hoping that I would have some, you know, a couple for lunch this week. I like to have a variety, and I'm gonna meal prep some for my parents. My dad fell and hurt himself, so prayers appreciated. And then I'm gonna do a Dollar Tree meal and also give some of that to my brother for his lunches this week. So you'll see the Dollar Tree meal in a separate video, but you'll see the meal prep for my parents in this one tomorrow. I have some chicken in the refrigerator thawing. Alright, so I'm going to go grab a bowl. And since I've already dirtied up so many dishes, I'm just going to use a spatula to dip my bowl. I want a full bowl. I should get a couple of extra meals out of this. So, tortellini, sausage. Man, have I missed this. I'm going to eat my heart out tonight. So I put about that much rice. And I'm just going to top it with some of my red beans. Now, if I had extra money, because I wanted extra beans, you could do sausage in it. But I did 2 bags of beans, a bag of rice, and the seasoning mix. So now that looks so good. I'm so excited about this. So good. I'm gonna eat. So I am already cooking dinner for me and my parents. I pulled some sliced bell peppers out of my freezer and I threw them on a sheet pan with some fajita seasoning. And I chopped up a bunch of onions and I threw them on a sheet pan with some chicken breasts that I sliced semi-thinly with some fajita seasoning, and I threw them all in the oven and they're cooking. And when they come out of the oven, I will mix them all together and I will divide them into some for my parents and some for me. That sounds exciting, right? I just totally brain farted on filming anything, so I'll just show you the end result. I hope that's okay. We'll just, doobly-doob fast, and then you'll just see the dinner. That's how it works. I mean, it has been Monday, and I did wear 2 different shoes to work today. Funnily, after I was laughing at my friend posting that she wore 2 different shoes on Facebook, and then it must have caught on. Anywho, I'll show you dinner in just a minute. That's my fajitas. And the fajitas for my parents. Yay! And the next thing is that I realized that I didn't hit record when I was trying to record my broth that I was making for my seafood boil. So I just put 6 quarts of water with Cajun seasoning and Old Bay seasoning. And I used some lemon juice in a bottle because I didn't have real lemons. And I put that in to boil. And then once it came up to boil, I added in the sausage and potatoes that I'm showing you now. So I cut up a pack of Zatarain's andouille. And I don't have little potatoes, so I just have 4 big potatoes and I cut them in half. So now I've put in 2 pounds of shrimp and 2 pounds of crab legs, along with that sausage and the potatoes. And now I need this to come back up to a boil because the crab legs and shrimp were frozen. It said I could do this. And then once it comes back up to a boil, it boils for another 15 minutes. And then I will start, another 7 minutes, and then I can start my butter sauce. I'm going to go ahead and pull everything for the butter sauce out though. So on this burner, I have the butter with Old Bay, lemon juice, Cajun, parsley, paprika, And then it says hot sauce to taste. So I'm gonna let this all melt together first. And this is starting to come up up to a boil. So as soon as I see that, I will put a timer on, and then we'll pull the food out of here and pour this over it and go eat. So I set a timer. This sauce is delicious. I'm gonna link the recipe that I'm using in the doobly-doo in the box, because I totally messed this one up, but holy crap, is it yummy. So I set my timer. I'm probably gonna pull it in just a couple of minutes. The potatoes are definitely done. So shrimp are done. I can't imagine that the crab legs wouldn't be done if the shrimp is. So a couple more minutes. Now tell me that doesn't look delicious.